Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here today, this morning, to launch the Afghanistan Challenge. The world today, as you know, is facing many crises, and Canadians understand this, be it mainly through images through the media. But the stories told don't often provide us with measures to participate in solutions. Most of us would not choose to be passive, complacent recipients of bad news. Human beings are deemed to be the most intelligent creatures on the planet and likely the only to feel compassion. We have the ability to understand, to learn and to evolve, and to deal with new or challenging situations based on these learnings. It is this basic ability to learn from our exchange with others and to feel compassion that can move us from the basic awareness of international cooperation issues towards a sense of responsibility and a willingness to act to counter inequities. This very idea is at the heart of much of what World University Service of Canada has been doing for the last 60 years. It is by way of enhanced knowledge of issues of inequalities that Canadians will increase their support of international development and help move us from a world in crisis to a more equitable world. It's obviously a long-term process and a complex process, but this is why initiatives such as the Afghanistan Challenge are important for Canadians, for it demonstrates a unified effort and a presence, and it presents a number of solutions and successes by some of Canadian players in Afghanistan. And it offers Canadians a platform to gather knowledge on the lives, on the spirit and the resilience of Afghan citizens, and ultimately it moves Canadians to act. Communication and public engagement are important pieces of the continuum in our movement toward balancing inequities in the world. Over the coming years and decades, humanity will continue to be presented with difficult situations, and we need global cooperation and partnership on a scale never seen before. We need to face these situations more collaboratively, as a nation and as humanity. Public engagement has always represented an important component of the mission at WUSC. And in this context, WUSC is committed to rebuilding efforts in Afghanistan and to engaging Canadians in international development issues. Since the 1980s, WUSC has been providing meaningful educational opportunities for young Afghans through linkages with Afghan universities, diaspora engagement initiatives, and of course through the WUSC Student Refugee Program, which enables young refugees to pursue their studies in Canada and enhances the learning experience of young Canadians in Canada who support them. In keeping with Canada's development objective, WUSC is also considering targeted development initiatives aimed at improving opportunities in Kandahar province. Drawing on WUSC's expertise in vocational training in Sri Lanka, the Vocational Training for Afghan Women project is offering hope to some of Afghanistan's most vulnerable groups, especially war-affected widows. In partnership with CARE, WUSC and its local partners are leading the way in assisting Afghan women to acquire necessary skills and meet labor market demand and enhance their self-sufficiency. We are proud of our achievement to date, especially in preparing over 1,000 Afghan women and their adult children to enter the workforce. CETA-funded vocational training project is viewed by local partners as a model of engaging the local government, private sector, and communities in ensuring sustainable employment opportunities for Afghan women. Despite our overall progress to date, many female-headed families lack the necessary skills to become self-sufficient. That is why WUSC and CARE are working together to expand the program to benefit a greater number of vulnerable groups, especially in rural communities. WUSC is pleased to be a partner in the Government of Canada's Afghanistan Challenge. This unique initiative will not only help empower Afghan women, but will also serve as a vital platform to build bridges between Afghan and Canadian citizens. For WUSC, the work of engaging Canadians is not separate from the work of international development. Pour le EUMC, l'éducation et l'échange de connaissances sont ce qui change le monde. Et notre capacité d'établir des liens entre les universités et collèges canadiens et notre travail au niveau de la coopération et du développement international est notre marque. Nous offrons la possibilité à des intervenants du Canada à prendre des mesures pour contrer l'inégalité sociale. For WUSC, education and knowledge sharing does change the world. Thank you very much.